Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, Luis Castillo was victorious for the 5th time this season as the M's took down the Rays 2-1. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against
Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the San Francisco Giants have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, Sean Manaea. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think.
He's out. You're out.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Move to first, and he's back in easily. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam at his big league debut.
No, one thing.
hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Estrada around second, headed for third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Good eye right there. Crawford at second with nobody out. Strike two.
1-2.
That one missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one misses, and now 3-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more. Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases juiced, no outs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out looking. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Had the day off yesterday. In there for strike one. And there's a ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike three. And here is Michael Conforto. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Out. He's out. 4-4. Kick the base.
Roberto Perez standing in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Sean Manaea stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Thairo Estrada to the plate. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. There's a strike. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Nope, he held back. The 1-1. That one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Check swing, no appeal. The kick, the 3-2. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Here's Brandon Crawford, doubled in his first AB. And takes low for ball 1. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park, and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. That's in there. That's strike 1. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down. And down on strikes he goes. Now a snap throw to first. 1 left. Back here in San Francisco. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the pitcher, Bill Belanger. And here it comes. That one missing inside. Belanger hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That one hit to right. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
Colton Wong up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there. Strike 1. No outs. Runner on second. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. And downstairs. Check swing, no appeal, and the count is 3-1. And now the count filled up 3-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Kicks and fires. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. Belanger over at second, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Out to short, Crawford. That's the second out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So 2 down now, and here is Ty France. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a foul ball. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski drifts towards it, brings it in, and that'll do it. Mariners back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Mitch Haniger. That's to third, and foul ball. Haniger, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games. Knocks it down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Righty delivers. That one inside, and it's 3-0.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Hernandez makes the play. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Wilmer Flores getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball left side. And the 0-1. That's a little bit low. And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Righty to the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Wong over to second, and that's 2. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 1. And the wide to kick the pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Roberto Perez, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's outside.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the right. Wong whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Sean Manaea, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold a 1. Ready now for the 5th. Bill Belanger up next for the Mariners. Doubled his first time up. There's a strike. Swings through that. Next one just misses. And that is ball 1. Popped up. Crawford snags it for the 2nd out. So up next.
That's ball 4. 3.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Thairo Estrada. Popped up. Wong sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. There's a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1 ball.
Next offering is down low. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants, helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. And a pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Yeah, Bay Area kid who loved his San Francisco Giants, and so cool that he was able to establish a career with this team. Got to the big leagues pretty quickly, called up a little bit early, and never went back down again.
Crawford has played the most games at shortstop in Giants history. You could make a pretty good case he's the best shortstop in the history of the franchise. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Haniger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Crawford leads off first with 1 away. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And the righty deals. Now 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Runner on the go. Foul ball there. The pitch. On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. And that's 2. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Giants 1 and the Mariners nothing. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. Belanger back to work. Just off the outside edge.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that's
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. So here's Wade now. Wade goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Crawford. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer.
2 outs, base is empty.
Flores.
Down the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Next pitch is downstairs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Conforto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's in there. That is strike 2. Bullpen activity starting up now. Diego Castillo getting ready to go. Brash getting loose as well. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Snap throw behind the runner. So the Giants leave 1, but they lead it 1. New inning. Get it.
He's out.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the pitcher, Bill Belanger. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Not
One
close
ball.
with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Good eye right there. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners are down in order. They trail here. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Roberto Perez. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that.
Diego Castillo gets the ball now.
Just try.
Three. Now pitching for the Giants,
Number 33, Taylor Roger. Now pitching for the Yankees. Number
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left.
The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Seattle Mariners launched 3 home runs as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 7-4. The Boston Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics, 6-3. The Texas Rangers totaled 11 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals, 7-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels, 7-4. The Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 3-2. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Tigers snapped their 5-game losing streak as they grabbed the win over the Mariners 4-2. At the start of the day, the Mariners are in third place in the AL West, and the Tigers are in third place in the AL Central. Taylor Ward plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Angels disposed of Houston 11-10. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Entering the day's action, the Angels sit in 4th place in the American League West. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL West, Pablo Lopez collected the victory in his 12th win, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 3-1. He is among the AL. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out west in the American League, the Blue Jays Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Luis Castillo twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, helping lead the Mariners to a win over the Twins 5-0. Hunter Renfroe drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, helping lead the Angels over Detroit 10-3. He is among the American. The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Mariners combined for 4 total home runs as they got a road win against The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Seattle Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 14-1. The Guardians only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-1. The Toronto Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-0. The Yankees left fielder, number 95, had a home run and 3 RBIs, helping lead the Yankees to a win. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out west in the American League, the Bo Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Mariners 7-4. The Cleveland Guardians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 3-2. Nathan Eovaldi got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading Texas to a win over the White Sox 6-0. The Angels had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 11-6. The Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 2-0. The win was their 6th in a row. Adam Simber earned win number 7 this season as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 5-4. The Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win in a walk-off against the Rays 4-3. The New York Mets held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they dethroned the Royals 13-1. The Phillies hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-2. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-1. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 8-5. Jack Flaherty got the win number 7 thus far as the Cardinals bested the Twins 4-2. The Colorado Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 1-0. The Giants sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-5. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Julio Rodriguez launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 11-4. Alex Bregman really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, helping the Stros best the Yankees 14-1. Kendall Graveman had his first victory of the year, leading the White Sox to victory over the Rangers 3-2. Esteury Ruiz was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Athletics downed the Dodgers 7-2. The Orioles combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-1. Francisco Lindor launched 3 solo home runs, leading the Metropolitans over. Happy Saturday morning to It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Bill Belanger still on the mound to start this 9th inning. We'll see if he can wrap this one up and complete the shutout. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. France on the move. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Gets it to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters.
Oh, that got him.
Anytime one of your guys gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Jimenez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And a good eye there. Two outs. And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That smash towards center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take game 1 of the series on the road.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
The shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
Our final line score tonight. First
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 9-3. The Rangers hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 10-2. Chris Sale picked up win number 8 this year as the Red Sox grabbed The month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow rosters will expand. But first, here's what happened in yesterday's action. Starting out west in the American League, Logan Gilbert tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Mariners downed the A's 4-0. The Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-2. Rafael Ortega picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Rangers took down the Mets 6-4. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. The Angels brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 12-9. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 11-2. The Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they dismantled the White Sox 9-1. The Yankees held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-0. Tucupita Marcano made history by hitting for the cycle as Pittsburgh took care of the Royals 14-3. The Minnesota Twins got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Guardians 5-4. The Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-0. The Milwaukee Brewers earned the 3-game series sweep as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-2. The Padres completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 2-1. Antonio Senzatella got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Rockies to a win against the Braves 3-1. Mookie Betts had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 12-7. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. The Giants smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-5. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for a recap of the day's action and the latest news as rosters are expanded. It's the first day of September, the final full month of the regular season, and that, of course, means rosters have been expanded. Major League teams can now carry 28 players, so we'll be seeing some fresh faces making their debuts in today's games. But before that all gets underway, here's what happened in the final day of August. Starting in the American League Central, the Nationals launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-6. Mike Soroka got the W, his 11th this season, as the Braves took care of the Dodgers 2-1. The San Diego Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-4. They now have 5 straight wins. And that's the show on this first day of September. It should be a fun day of watching all the newly minted major leaguers making their debuts. And don't forget to listen in tomorrow to see how they did. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the Seattle Mariners combined to give up just 5 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-1. More news from Seattle. Relief pitcher Gabe Speier has been placed on waivers by the club. At the start of the day, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, 11 games out of 1st. And the Mariners are leading the AL West, 2 games up on 2nd place. The Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5.
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Bill Belanger still on the mound to start this 9th inning. We'll see if he can wrap this one up and complete the shutout. That clips a corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And there's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Bunt attempt, popped up. Belanger hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off. And delivers outside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Alonso in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Slapped foul.
But what's amazing that he's just now about to throw his 100th pitch. I mean, that's something that he can be really proud of when this thing's over.
And the 0-2. A little bit low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Bill Belanger back out to start the 8th with a shutout in the works. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags up for 3rd. Oh, the throw is over his head, and he'll move up to 3rd on the throwing error. Yandy Diaz now.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Diego Castillo up and throwing. Brash warming up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. And now 2-2. Low at 3rd with 2 away. Right side, hard hit. He handles it himself. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. The Rays back here at Tropicana Field. Now batting Wander Franco. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he's starting to look a little gas to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Rosarena in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
0-1. And a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-2. And now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Jet swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Man at first, digging in, Harold Ramirez. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering is down low. 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And ball 4 to a board.
He's making things difficult for himself right now there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's a rocket out to left. 2 down. Christian Bethancourt next to hit for the Rays. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Started after it. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Franco over at second. Ramirez on at first with 2 down. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's inside.
That's inside.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 5 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Seattle Mariners 2-0. As of today, the Mariners are in second place in the AL West, 3 games back. And the Astros are 4th in the division, 5.5 back. Marcus Semien was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs. As the Rangers pulled away from the Angels, 11-0. He has now hit safely in 11 straight games. Entering the day's action, the Angels are in 3rd place in the AL West, 4.5 games back. And the Rangers are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. Aaron Bummer earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading the way for the White Sox over the D-backs 2-1. Heading into the day, the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central, 9 games back. And the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. They're 18.5 games out of 1st. Julio Urias allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 2-0. At the start of the day, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st, while the Dodgers are atop the division. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage. Pedro Severino added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 6-2. In the standings, the Giants are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're 16.5 games. Playoff contending teams are making their final push to the end of the year. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Marco Gonzalez pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 4-2. As of right now, the Mariners sit in 2nd place in the
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. And our pitcher in this game, Bill Belanger.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep in the games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Rafael Ortega stands in. Here comes a pitch. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Mitch Garver.
Yeah, just 1 home run from him over his last 10 games. So, he's looking to ramp up his production, get it going, get some loud contact. And with this guy hitting in the middle of the lineup, you know, he expects more out of himself, as does his team. So right here, he's got to make an adjustment, get things going. He needs to just find some barrels.
Leody Taveras, the next to hit, takes ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Taveras checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he did. Freddie Ferguson rings him up. Now it's Corey Seager. Fourth right now on the American League home run leaderboard. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. Rangers nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park. Today's starter, Danny Duffy.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And now for Seattle, Colton Wong. And the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-2.
Next pitch is outside. And now the lefty on the ground right side. And that's just foul. In the dirt. Garver on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That clips the zone, and that is strike one. One down, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. France leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Teoscar Hernandez to bat next. The pitch. Hammered, base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Inside.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
On the ground. Over to Lowe. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And the pitch. That misses. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's fouled away.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
A dive. He's got it to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Adolis Garcia in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one finds the zone and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three. Mitch Garver up to hit here. In there for strike one. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. The 1-1. Check swing, and that's a ball.
2 balls.
No score here in the second. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hernandez settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
Duffy back to work. And there's the strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one ripped. Gone. That fires up the home crowd. His 16th homer of the year. It's 1-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Ball one there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering misses. Now 2-0. Duffy maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Sam Haggerty stands in now and watches strike one. Suarez on at first, nobody out. And that one wrapped foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And that misses off the outside edge. Nobody out, runner at first. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Kicks and deals. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And a pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. Low takes it to the bag, and that ends the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On to the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy Ezekiel Duran. The pitch. Hit in the air, right field. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next one misses. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And he walked him.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now it's Robbie Grossman. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play. So next to hit for Texas, Rafael Ortega. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Got it. Nice grab. That is the inning. Rangers leave 1, and it remains 1-0. Back in Seattle as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Colton Wong. The pitch. Right side, low. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season. And
first offering is fouled off. Crawford in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And he deals. Outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Seager slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Bounce to the right side. Over to Lowe, and the inning is over. And welcome back at the plate, Leody Taveras. Belanger back to work. And a strike in there. Just missed. The 1-1. Ripped to right, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball, and it's safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And the right-hander deals. And a count 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Diving, and he can't make the play. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Runners on the corners, no outs. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Chopped on the ground. To the plate, save. It's 1-1.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
And now Adolis Garcia. First pitch just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go up.
Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Adolis Garcia blasts one out. His 29th of the season. It's 4-1.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead.
Your attention, please. Now, number 33, Justin.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at
Shea Langoliers was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In the American League Wild, Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. In Game 5 of the World Series, Marcell Ozuna drove in 4, helping Atlanta to a win over Texas, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
think this was that generational player from last year. The third pick last year. Oh, they're getting robbed. I mean, I would have kept Robbie, but he got hurt, so. He gonna be playing for his job this year. Oops. I got these two people. I said that dude's gonna drop down to a 50.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Seattle Mariners looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree. Just about to get started. And on the hill, the southpaw from Mexico, Julio Urias. What's the word on him? Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the rookie second baseman, David Jeffers, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That's in there. Strike one. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And misses inside.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
That one missed. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Throw to first. Jeffers back in on a dive.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Righty to the plate. And that one goes straight to the backstop. He's into second easily on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now it's filled up. Jeffers stands at second with no outs. Struck him out swinging. Nasty fork ball for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Second and third, one gone. And now for Seattle, Johnny Cabral. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Now the 0-1. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
And that one almost got him.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Second and third here. 1 away. That's outside. And now it's 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners. Flied out his first time. There's the strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, right field. Marte moves under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. And they put the tag on him for the out. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here.
Full 4. Take the base. He's out. Out.
So digging in, David Jeffers. He reached on a walk his first time. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
And the righty deals. Ripped on a line to center. Nimmo makes the play. 1 away.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game.
Out. Out. 3. He's out. Out. 3. Out. He's out.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down the third baseman, Johnny Cabral. The pitch. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Alonso makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting.
Hernandez. David Jeffers up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Righty delivers. Now 1-1.
1 strike.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. David Jeffers with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but
It's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kodai Senga departs. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jose Quintana.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And now it's even up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Next to hit, A.J. Pollock. In the air, left field. Canna gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And now the catcher comes up. Here's the third baseman. Johnny Cabral.
The third baseman.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. In the air, out to center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. One gone, runner at first. Now here is David Jeffers.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Fought off foul. Here comes the pitch. That's inside. And the count 1-2. Step off throw to first. Hernandez back on a dive. Next offering is fouled back. Hernandez leads off first with one away.
Runner.
And there he goes. Pitch is high. Throw safe. Next one is off the plate, and the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Base knock right field. Hernandez around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Double play ball to second. Lindor, that's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Mets.
He's out. 3.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Victorious Seattle Mariners, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the A's took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-1. The Minnesota Twins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-2. The Miami Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-0. The San Francisco Giants took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks set 3 balls into the seats as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Luis Castillo.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop,
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a pop-up. That one gets down for a hit. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Next to hit, David Jeffers. Iglesias aboard here at first with nobody out. Slice down the right side. Oh, 0-2 now. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and the runner holds. At the belt and fires. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-2 now. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Good feed, that's one. On to first, double play. And up next for Seattle, Ty France. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso puts the squeeze on that one. And welcome back. Stepping in, Mark Canha. And there's a ball. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be, because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The next pitch misses. 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. They say you win.
1-2.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Starling Marte up to hit. That's in there. 0-1. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch in the dirt. And it's 1-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Quickly to second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Back in Seattle, bottom of the second. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next pitch is popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. In the air, foul off first. Alonso settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Alonso steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed it. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Next offering is downstairs. Nimmo leads off second with nobody out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Left-hand hitter waits. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Fires over to first. And one away in the top of the third.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Alonso batting with one down. Takes a strike. Next offering is down low.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
One out and a runner at second. Off the mark there, and that's ball 3. Three-two now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Lindor now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Doubled in his first AB. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Got one close. Ruled a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The next offering misses. And the count's even at 2. And another ball.
Full count.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Taps softly to the right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Right-hander kick steals.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And he's into scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Runner leads away at second. Out to short. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that is that. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's back at T-Mobile Park. A.J. Pollock at the dish. The wind of the pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's going to be Sam Haggerty. And
ball
takes
one.
low for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Canna puts it away for the out. 2 away down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
No ball.
Cal Raleigh
That's right.
at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Oh, 0-2 now. And that's outside. The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pablo Navarro. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And that's down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes. Snap throw. Here's Starling Marte. This to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Nimmo. That's a strike. 0-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. That ends the frame. Mets ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jose Iglesias. Peterson back to work. Good eye right there.
1-0.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner on the go. The pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snap throw. 2 outs. Base is empty. Ty France, the next to hit. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Foul ball. And there's a foul ball. And now the lefty. In the air out towards right center. Nimmo has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because the pitcher,
the tag, and he's out at second.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Stays alive. And here it comes. Out to short. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And the pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
3-2. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Baden, the next to hit, takes outside. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one fouled off. And a 1-1. There's a strike.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Iglesias toss the second, and that's 2.
These boys are ready to make a
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. On a line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game. Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And he beats the throw very close right there. Johnny Cabral up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now Sam Haggerty. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Marte has this one sized up.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, but no advance from the runners. Hernandez on second. Pollock at first. 2 out of the inning. Hit weakly on the ground. Lindor now the throw to first on the run. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now. And welcome back. Now here is Francisco Alvarez. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch to the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Navarro in the box again. Takes a strike. Fouled off. He was late. And ball 1. That to right. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away. So up next for New York, Starling Marte. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one sliced foul. 2 down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that is that. 3 up. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Toss to Alonso. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The other way. That's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Yeah, the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. That's to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and here is Brandon Nimmo. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Jeff McNeil stands in. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Nimmo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Strike on the inside corner, and the count is 0-2. Double play ball to second. Jeffers slings to second, on to first in time. Double play. Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle. On to France, and that takes care of Alonso. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
One, two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now for Seattle, Johnny Cabral. Fly ball to right. Marte puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. Check swing didn't go. 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz preparing to come on if needed. Raley, the lefty, warming up as well. And now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
High fly ball, right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he stayed out there, he kept competing, and he's gotten himself pretty deep into this one.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3. Well, with the big lead, they can afford to let him keep rolling out there.
Anytime it's safe for that starter out there on the mound, it's a really good opportunity to give the bullpen an extra break, because those are the guys that you're going to depend on down the stretch. Credit the offense for giving him tons of run support.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Mark Canha. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Jeffers. Iglesias, that's one. And yet another twin killing. There. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And he deals. Ball 1, no strikes. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Iglesias in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now, David Jeffers. Next pitch is popped up. McNeil makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. 1 for 3. Pickoff throw. Iglesias back in standing.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Iglesias, the lead runner out at second. France on at first with 2 down. That one down the line, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expect.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed. They say it went.
2-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Manager out of the... The new pitcher in the game, Penn Murphy.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Navarro stands in here, takes ball 1 low. On the ground out to short, and it's through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Back to the top of the Mets order. And now Starling Marte in there for strike 1. Swings through that No outs. Runners at first and third. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. That one just misses.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 5-1. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. 2 on with 1 out. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the 0-1. Ball one there. On the ground to third. Cabral to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. And delivers outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Daniel Norris getting loose out there. Middleton, the right-hander, also getting loose. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. So up next, Johnny Cabral. There's a strike.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And now 1-2. The pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. So they're down to their final out. And now it's going to be A.J. Pollock. First pitch, not close. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying...
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Starting out west in the American League, the Metropolitans pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners relief pitcher, number 45, collected win number Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Giants put together 10 total hits as they beat the Seattle Mariners 3-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-1. The Rangers got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Padres 4-3. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-0. The White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-2. The New York Yankees swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-5. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for a Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 6-5. The Angels totaled Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, Brandon Woodruff got his third win this season, helping the Brewers push past the Mariners 2-1. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The Orioles held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 11-0. The A's starting pitcher, number 64, grabbed his second win of the year as Oakland pushed past the Angels 4-1. Hunter Green got the win throwing 8 shutout innings as the Reds disposed of the Rangers 6-4. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Scott Efros collected win number 2 on the year, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 3-2. The Minnesota Twins held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-0. Shane Bieber got his second W of the season as the Guardians took care of Detroit 8-4. Efrain Contreras collected his first W this season as San Diego took down Kansas City 5-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The New York Mets picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-2. Steven Strasburg grabbed his second win of the year as the Nationals took care of the Rockies 3-1. Dansby Swanson had 3 hits and drove in 3, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 3-2. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. The Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 1-0. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the Seattle Mariners 5-3. The Texas Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 9-6. Grayson Rodriguez won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees 2-0. Eduardo Rodriguez earned the 3rd W of his season as the Tigers took care of the Diamondbacks 4-2. Taylor Clark collected win number 2 on the year as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 4-3. The Twins got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Guardians 4-1. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-3. The Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Matt Strahm was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading Philadelphia to a win over the Mariners, 3-2. Nathan Eovaldi collected his 8th win in relief as Texas got the victory over Oakland, 1-0. Dean Kremer got the W and now has 5 this year, helping the Orioles defeat the Angels, 4-1. The Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies, 7-6. The Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road, 6-2. The Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pulled away from the Nationals, 12-2. The Detroit Tigers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they dismantled the White Sox, 11-1. The Rays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland, 1-0. The Blue Jays smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium, 9-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 10 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins, 5-2. The New York Mets got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Braves in Atlanta, 6-5. Drew Smyly grabbed win number 9 this year as the Cubs got past the Reds, 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they manhandled the Marlins, 9-1. Jake Cronenworth drove home 3 runs as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks, 7-5. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Ross Stripling was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Giants disposed of the Brewers, 4-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.